Trump chicken out again. Hey, those are the best trades. We're finding the taco trades. Crazy, huh? Welcome, low roller. Wow, it's good. What's up, Jasani? Corey, how you doing? What's up, Gold? What a night! What a night! It never ended. The market never ended. It closed and it just kept moving. Just kept going. Yeah, of course. Crypto pumped. One of our members did a cash secure put on IBIT, and he told me so I can probably do the same, and I didn't, and I regret it so much. Yep. What's up, Luna? Yep. Crypto. Let's see. Before I want more people to get on, so then I show the charts. But look at that. Oh my god. Where are we? 70. Well, this is the top of the range for crypto for everything. You see how I was mentioning that earlier. News usually makes the market react or they overreact, but then if they stay within a range, then they're not willing still to bring it out of the range. You got to see. So right now, Bitcoin is usually around the range where it's Oh wait, let me do this. That's like the range where it's been holding and dropping. Well, actually a little higher, 76. So it's still within the nice range, or 74. So we got to see once it breaks out this area. Now we're talking about maybe doing some bigger things. But for now, it's just a reaction to what's going on, and we have to see. But we'll do a nice little analysis of the market um, when a couple more people get on, so I don't have to be repeating myself a lot. What's up, Blake? You know, it's so funny, low roller, that my brother today told me about some new Pokemon cards that were coming out. I said, you know what? I said, I heard that they're. I mean, I'm not a collector, and I couldn't believe how much they're worth, some of them. And I was like, man, I'm just afraid to look at it because then I'm gonna get caught up in that rabbit hole, and you're gonna see me hunting for cards around because I'm like that. So I don't know, but I was kind of like, my brother was talking to me actually about that today, so that's funny. Guys, if you want to help me out on socials, can you share the stream on socials because I'm still trying to get the that we're here in the evenings and stuff. So trying to get my viewer base up, and there's only so many places I know where to post or I have access to post. So you can help me. So my lines are the yellow is the 50 EMA, this green is the VWAP, then this is the kernel, and then the blue is the 9 EMA. And this is what I call the kernel cloud here. This is what I created. It's called the kernel cloud between the kernel and the 9 EMA, and it usually tells you the strength of that trend and that leg up. You see. Um, the white line for me is the 200 EMA. Oh, and the dots are. You really have to go and see the videos, Giussani. But the dots are basically the kernel, and the 90 EMA. It's the cross of the 90 EMA and the kernel. Usually, when there's a cross of a 90 EMA and a kernel on usually even on lower time frames, but on bigger time frames as well, and even on lower ones, 3 5 minute, they work really good. Usually, it's like a sign that it's exhausting and it's probably turning over, or it's a break, like a break or breakdown in momentum. So there's the kernel, there's the 90 MA. You see, it's getting tight here, meaning it's going sideways, and that's why you see the dots up and down. When it's going sideways, you see more, but sometimes you. Be sure there's one down here. Look at it right there. You see, sometimes you have a cross right there. Let me take out the. So sometimes you have a cross right here, a nice strong move, and that's a nice indication of momentum. You see, and now it kept going. So sometimes if you just trade this signal right here, go back into the algo that I think you have the algo. Go back into the algo, back test it, and you're gonna see that every time you see this dot, most of the times when there's a big momentum shift, there's a continuation, and that's a great trade. So as you know, today the market ripped on news that they're agreeing to a 2 week ceasefire. It's only 2 weeks, but hey, that's enough for the market to try to front run a move, right? And try to get some momentum to the upside. So that 2 week U.S. Secretary to hold conference at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, that's gonna be key. That 8 a.m. to see what they say. Um. Anyway, so there was a 2 week ceasefire. Iran ceasefire will also include Lebanon. There you go. So Israel. So that's why after that, everything kept on. Like there was better and better news, right? So they're not gonna attack Lebanon either. So there's gonna be some. Yeah, you're welcome. So there's gonna be some, some more hopefully calmer heads right now in these days. So the market, moved on that. And with that being said, the market's ripped, right? And it happened pretty much right after the market, near the market close. Here it is around here. It happened right before the futures market. So that's why it gapped up and then it kept ripping after there was better news, right? And look at oil, which you're gonna be look at. This is the move that we were looking for in oil to see if markets are gonna be able to go higher. And look at this nasty drop in oil. But oil was already up almost at 118. Look at that. So it kept dropping, dropping, dropping. Where are we now? I went to 91, below 100. That's what I wanted. I wanted below 100 oil, and hopefully it rejects or stays right on the 100 near 100, or hopefully rejects and stays around here. But this is great. This is a good sign. If it just kind of like chops here, and if we get better news, then it'll drop some more. It has. So oil did a big drop, just as big as the move on NQ. This is the MNQ, the Nasdaq derivative. Look at that right here, pumped, open of the futures market here, kind of like did like a liquidity type of grab here. This had to be some big players doing something here because this happened right at 18:30, which is at 6:30. So market open in about half an hour within. Something happened there, so there had to be some big move there, and then boom, it ripped up, right? So now we're at 25. We're over 25K on the Nasdaq, and on the ES we're above 6,700, which is key. 6,600 is the key level. So this for SPY is around. Let's see. That's That SPY is 669. So we're pretty much around 670 or even higher. Why isn't it showing me? Yeah, this should be like around 669. There has to be like 670 something. Why is it not showing higher? I don't know. This is an indicator I found that shows you like the comparable between the ES and the SPY. So we're above 670 in the SPY, so it should gap up tomorrow morning if it stays up here. So after a big move like that, I'm not expecting maybe a move back down yet. We still got the Asian market. See what the Asian market open. Sorry, 8 now. So nothing's happening much. So it could just consolidate on the Asian market, and then the New York market will either distribute this or something. I would say we definitely broke the. So we definitely broke a key level to change character, I believe. So like the 4 hour. You see that? That's a nice head and shoulders too. Inverse. That's an inverted head and shoulders. Look, one shoulder, head, boom. Right? So here we're about to change character around here at 670. You see, it pumped to 673.90. So if this breaks this 674, 675, we should be breaking character on this downtrend. And now we can work our way up if there's some news. But this is also a good area for it to kind of like do something like this, right? If I was a market maker, I would be careful. Like I could do something like this, right? Like retest this, then come back up here and kind of like chop in this area, or maybe even try to regain that and then maybe reject it and chop, until we exactly know what's happening with the market. Or they'll just continue to run it to the top, before there's bad news, so they can, really make some money and then retail everybody FOMO's in and then they sell and rip it down. Oh shoot! I didn't realize Blaze was here. I don't know. Blaze, are you there? So yeah, usually what usually when that happens, stronger fair value gap will happen down. Let me see the daily here. Yeah, you see, the daily is a bit more clear. We still haven't really changed character yet. Dang, this actually they didn't do anything. Or did Oh, well, the daily's not showing the aftermarket. That's why. No, it's at 670. It's up here. Yeah, yeah. They broke the 200, and they're a bit over the 50 EMA. So definitely, we're on track. So right now on the daily, we should be up here. It's just that the daily's not showing what happened after hours. So it should be around here or a little higher. 673, I think it was, right? Like around here. So we're almost back to where there was So this level here is key, right? Because this was resistance for a long time. That was resistance for a long time. 6-7. Let's call this 676.53, right? So that was there for a long time. Support, 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 until it broke down. Then it became resistance, right? So now we have to get right back over that again. Over this. Let me take this out of here. Now I can take these out. So now we have to find support over 676.53, and then we'll be nice there. So this is an area of, this is what you call structure, okay? In the markets, when you see something like this that is becoming like support for a long time, that's an area of structure that you can mark it out even like in a little box, right? You can mark out this structure like this, right? You see how it was all structured here? After it broke out, boom, 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 so it broke down. So now we got to get right back in here again. So if we get back in here, this is a good area. That's a good setup, right, for the markets to continue higher. So back to futures. This is what we have. Beautiful move up. There's a lot of imbalance on the way up. So I'm expecting it to at least to fill this imbalance, a bit at some point. It's gonna have to, most likely. But let me fix now the the Fibonacci, because I had it in previous day. So now we do daily high and daily low. And there we are. There's our beautiful, beautiful range. A key to trading, guys, to trading and technical analysis is really to find your trading range. Right? It's oil is back at 1098. It is Blake. Here we are. 98, and it dropped to 91. So this is a nice area. I would love for it to stay along the bottom here of 90, around here, not get back over 100, because then that's good for the markets and for us too, the gas and everything. A little less at least, What I was gonna say, something that came to mind when I saw this, is that when you're trading anything, futures, anything, you want to I keep doing this. I can't put all this music without. I have to put it in repeat, because if not, I'll get strike. So, what was I saying? Um, so it's very key when you're trading to have a trading range, to really find your top and your bottom of a range, either it be a Fibonacci type of range levels, um, volume ranges, which is what I trade a lot, volume and Fibonacci now. So volume ranges are very key, because that's where the action is, right? That's where everything is moving. That's where there's most things being transacted, right? Most trading is being transacted, based on volume. So that's why you want the top of the volume of a range, the bottom of the volume range, at least the top, the bottom, and maybe then there you could find the mid. That's important, because there, right? You could trade extremes. You could just wait for this to happen, and then every time it comes up here to the top of the range, you're gonna try to short this, right? Because this is what they call premium. Or if it drops all the way to the bottom, when you're at the bottom, now this is what you call discount. And then in this area here, you can trade longs. So the algo, this is the beta version of the algo now. I have it's about to come out, the new version. So this is the previous day high now that I'm gonna plot out. Now you can plot out the previous day high, and the previous day low is right there. So now you have that also as targets, right? And it's very subtle, doesn't make a lot of noise in the chart, but you could also turn it on and off. And now when you could turn on you could turn on golden. So now when the price goes into the golden pocket, it'll alert you. For those that are using the algo and we're waiting for that, it's coming out this week. Yeah. So my trading has been it's been okay. I've been doing little two to four trades a day because I have a couple of accounts, so maybe two trades per account. Please, let's
I was
go.
gonna come, and then I was like, okay, do I want to come because I need to go like pay my taxes?
Oh, you're still in that? You're still doing that?
Yeah, because they fix some stuff, but then they're like, oh, you still owe this. Like you need to go finish paying this amount. So,
Yeah, millionaires owe a lot of money. Millionaires got to pay a lot of money.
uh, how come the
Dude, thank
market
you for
isn't?
joining, man.
Yeah, why? How come the market isn't flying, Rob? What's going on?
It already did it. It
I know.
already did it.
I was like, yes, screw Rob, stupid gaps, screw the damn gaps.
The only reason it didn't
the
fill
other,
gaps is because of the good news.
well, the only reason we went there is because of the bad news.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Touche. Touche.
Uh, yeah. No,
So,
usually it slows down now, anyways.
yeah. So after a big move like that, you know, Asia still hasn't isn't selling it, so that's good.
Mhm.
So
I wonder what's gonna happen now if we just go up for 2 weeks and then they start sending rockets again.
that's
I
what I'm
hope
afraid. I'm more afraid of Israel doing something, because
not.
remember, U.S. is one thing, but Israel, who's stopping them
Yeah,
from doing something?
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Did you do any scalps or just
And the futures, no, no.
yeah, it really isn't like a big range now, so it's hard to do that.
Yeah, now we just got to see the top of this range.
Yeah.
You know, if it's gonna break out of the top of the range, or if it's gonna start dropping, and then now you have levels, right? Now you got targets. I mean,
You
that's
know?
good. You got a nice range. That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
That when you're trading, you really need to have a range. You need to find that range.
Yeah.
Whether
Yep.
it be Fibonacci levels, whether it be
Yeah.
volume areas of volume that you measure.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at Blaze now. I'm gonna. This is the beta. Look now. I'm gonna plot the previous day high and the low.
Wait, let me see. Beta. Okay, like for the fib and the algo.
No, for the algo, but the now you could plot the previous day high and low of the market. Like, so what was the high of the day and the low of the day?
Yeah.
It's gonna plot it, and that you could turn it on and off for those that because these are nice levels. When you're near here, usually is support and resistance.
Yeah.
So I have that and what everybody wanted. Look,
Oh yeah, the alert.
yeah, like
Okay.
their golden pocket entry right there.
Yeah. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
So we'll see.
So you did it already, or it's still in beta?
No, no, it's gonna come out this week. Yeah, I'm just
Okay. Okay.
testing that it alerts. It's when it's supposed to and stuff.
Oh yeah, we could do that too for like and then yeah for the class this weekend or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So then they can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think people are gonna like that alert, the golden pocket alert.
The golden pocket is a really it's really incredible, right?
Yeah.
How the market tends to find support always
Yep.
in those levels,
Yeah.
in those
Exactly.
Fibonacci levels.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. Look at this place. Look, it opened, and look what it did right inside the freaking. Look at that. You would think that. Look at that.
Yep. And they just chilled there, and then
Yeah, that's crazy. And
yeah,
then
once you
rip.
once you break through those, yeah, it's really nice.
Okay, I'm never shorting there again.
I can't believe you did that. I'm like, Rob, what are you doing? That was funny though.
They are right. Okay, that's good, Luna. Yeah. Oil is at oil dropped to 91 and now it's around 98, 97. So
Yeah.
we really need it under 100
Yep.
because this is like the bottom right now of the range of the higher part of the range of oil, right? So
Yeah.
they can keep it there just in case they anything happens, it just rips back up, right? But then there,
Yeah.
that's like the cliff. If oil's gonna go back down to prices where it should be, then it
Mhm.
has to hold. It has to stay below 100 and then drop from there.
Exactly. Exactly. Rob, how much were your accounting fees? My accounting fees are like $3,500. I'm like, really?
Blaze, you need to
Really?
move.
Really?
You need to move. No, I'm being I'm being honest. You need to move. Honestly.
Yeah.
Even if it's just on the border and you could just cross, you're nearby.
Yeah.
But you need to move. That's crazy. Not even close to that.
Yep.
And he did it, and if I show you what he did for me, it was incredible. All the
Yeah.
stuff he did.
Craziness.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy.
How loco.
Crazy, crazy. Can you believe like if we pump just a little bit more, like just $10 on SPY, we're gonna be back above 680? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy,
We're at
crazy.
670 something already. 675 around there.
Yeah, it was like 673 the last time I looked. Craziness. Okay, so I need to pay.
Yeah. Yeah, but with the pop afterwards, like where's 8 o'clock?
What do you mean?
So like if you calculate the ES where it is now
Yeah,
and the SPY, it should be already close to 675.
yeah,
8 o'clock, 8 o'clock it was around 673, like you said, but it popped up a little more after that.
yeah,
So I would say yeah, it should be gapped up to around 673 to 675 unless it drops tonight.
yeah.
I mean, but
Craziness.
everybody's been seeing that like the market has ripped and then it's also giving it all back, or it's dropped like today and then it just rips
And
up
then just
right back
break.
again. Yeah, it's
I hope.
crazy.
Yeah,
You can't overcommit on a trade.
yeah.
It's a
It's,
scalper's market more than anything.
yeah, it really is. It really is.
What time is it by you? You're
Uh,
6.
yeah, 6:44.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's way earlier. I was gonna go to the gym, but I spent too much time looking at stupid charts data and scalping.
Did
And
you
then
scalp today?
yeah, and I was playing a whole bunch of penny stocks today.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, spamming Discord.
You trying to make them the money to pay the
Like I need monies for taxes.
They said, let
uh,
me do a couple of scalps so I can pay you.
yep.
You saw I
Yes.
got a benchmark for the prop shop
Wait. So what does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like the benchmark?
that I completed exactly what they wanted. I went over the 2,500.
Yeah.
I kept a steady over 125 to $150 a day,
Yeah.
and didn't break below any major like drawdowns. So now I will have, if I keep that now this week, maybe hopefully that'll be good enough for them to like move me over. So I gotta see.
Like move you over or like completely
Or
like
do
hold
the when they
hold
move
down.
you over, they give you the payout. I always say
Oh yeah.
payout. The
Yeah.
the what is it? Oh my lord!
like the signing bonus.
the signing bonus, and then they move you over.
Yeah, sounds good.
And they're working on already TradingView and stuff. They said finally they made it public on the Twitter.
Yeah, I saw that. That'd be really good.
Yeah, I was excited about that. We'll see.
Yeah, because it's gonna be so much easier for people to navigate that
Yep.
rather than
Yep.
like,
I send you a video. Watch it because they go like how they expect it to be, and
oh
it's for, like you could like it's good for traders. Like if you want to use that almost like to create a small little career out of it, you could if you do it right.
yeah,
It's not like you know.
yeah.
Oh, awesome.
You get half of it, Luna, as a check, and then the other half goes into like your account. Yeah, yeah. I think it'd be interesting to see. Like I think that'd be good for someone to actually get it. Dang, we cooked those penny stocks today. My goodness, cooked them.
Man, you guys really did.
Yeah, there was a good day.
Sorry.
Let's see. There we go. Half in the AMC stock. Yeah, that's probably what happens. You get your signing bonus, a check, and it says on the check, "You congratulations, you have 1,000 shares of AMC, Luna. You have 1,000 shares of
No,
AMC.
thanks.
Congratulations." Ah. So Iran says it has forced the U.S. Oh,
Here we go.
I know, right?
Blaze didn't even want to read it. Blaze was like, Iran said, "Oh,
It's
let
because
me not,
the
let
way
me not say it too loud."
you know, right? It's because of the way they're saying it. They're like, "Oh, we
It's
forced
like
the
little
U.S. to."
kids.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, "We
If
forced the
we
U.S."
scared them. They're not gonna now.
Yeah,
They're gonna,
yeah. It's like, no, you guys came to an agreement. You were there too. Like, you guys all agreed. They're like, we forced the U.S. to accept the 10-point plan, which includes the following: commitment to non-aggression, Iran's control over the Strait of Hormuz, acceptance of Iran's uranium enrichment. So it looks like the U.S. is getting some of that uranium. Then I guess lifting all primary sanctions, lifting all secondary sanctions, termination of all UN Council resolutions, termination of Board of Governors, blah, 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 compensation to Iran. See, that's the part I don't understand. Compensation, what does that mean?
that's not gonna happen. They they want they want they want I forgot the name what they call that reparation. So
Yeah,
they want like the U.S. to give them all like oh you bombed me and it cost it was this much. This is how much we want we
yeah.
want like a
Ooh,
hundred billion for the next 10 years that you got to give us or something.
yeah. You never know though, Rob. You really never know. Like they might, how like sometimes they like some when they send money to Ukraine and then Ukraine's like, oh, we only got 100 billion, but they sent 200 billion, right? Then you're like, where did the other money go to? Sometimes they could do stuff like this.
Yeah,
Just so Trump can come out and say, hey, I won, we won, victory, but we never know like the
yeah. In the background, what really happened?
yeah, exactly. Who knows? Who knows?
So they're definitely both sides don't want to make it look like they're losing. So
Yeah. Yup. Yup, yup. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay. Interesting.
sorry, like
Rob's looking for the boom skis.
a million things that.
Looking for the boom skis is what he's looking for.
No, I'm just. I got an email from Marshall.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'll send you something.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
Jumbo giving 10 shares of AMC.
Yeah.
Wow, look at NQ is trying to break out there.
Yep.
Let me see something. Yeah, I mean, so oil. Okay, let's see if oil drops. I'm gonna put a little alert here just in case I forget. It alert me that it broke that bottom there. So let's
Yeah.
put an alert there. There's an alert right here, 9105.
Wop, 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 wop. See, I see now I know all of Rob's music.
Does this sound too loud or is it okay?
No, it's good.
Mm.
Yeah. This is okay. Wop, wop, wop. Ayo, be creative. Guess who it is?
Oh, it's my brother.
Be creative. Ayo, ayo. Hello, hello. Let's see.
So Johnny,
Yes, yes.
the market is pumped, bro. The market finally pumped and oil is dropping.
Did you get your
Hopefully,
brother, Rob? Did you get your brother to buy some dips in the market before this pump?
he.
I
I don't
I
know.
don't
I don't think so. I don't think
I
John
don't
is.
want to hear excuses. This is not time for excuses, Rob. Did he
Bro,
buy the dip? Yes or
everything.
no?
The dip that he's buying is all in great coffee in the shop that just opened. So all that
Oh,
money is going into the shop.
that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you have to
So
invest in
hopefully
yourself.
from that, the gains from that will go to the market. Then
Yeah, exactly. No, sometimes you have to invest in yourself.
Yeah, no,
Let's.
definitely. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay, so whoop, whoop, whoop. Flags and attacks in Iran. Yeah, I'm just reading Twitter, and a lot of people are just saying they're scared
I sent you
of
a DM
Israel.
really quick.
Wait, what happened
I send you a DM on the other stuff, the email.
in Discord?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. Uh, okay, Discord. One
You sold
second.
tons of puts. That is for sure. Did you? Oh boy, then you're making money, girl, because the market pumped. Mark was telling me about IBIT. He sold some cash secure puts on it, and I wanted to, and I mean I didn't, and now I feel like crap. I didn't do it.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Mark did the strato, which was perfect because all he was
Dude,
just
Mark killed
yeah,
it today. Like with IBIT and that, he killed it today with this move.
yeah. That was good.
I'm pretty sure Luna did too. Then
Yeah, that was very very good. Whoop whoop whoop. Uh, expenses. Ayo, Dan. Why am I here? Because Dan invited me. He was bored, and then he was like, "Hey, come hang out." And I said, "You know what? Today, I'll come hang out." Before Dan bullies me, I just want to throw Rob under the bus before I
what's up,
get
Dan?
bullied. Did you see the chaos, Dan? Can you tell Rob to tell Rob screw his gaps? Screw your gaps. Screw your gaps. We have gaps on the way up to you. You can't keep talking about the damn gaps on the way down. We left so many gaps on the way up. Let's go to the gaps on the way up. Unbelievable.
The only gap I know is this one.
I wear Gap Kids
I wear
clothes,
Gap
not
Kids
only
clothes,
because I
not
believe in
only
the
because I
product,
believe
but
in the
because they
product,
fit me
but
so
because
well.
they fit me so well.
You want a gap? Take that gap.
Damn, that was perfect. That was good timing too. I was not expecting that. Wow. Unbelievable. I come on here to hang out and then I get bullied instead. Yeah. Rob's Gap and said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." No, I'm seeing a lot of comments on Twitter. People are just concerned that Israel is going to attack Iran at some point.
You see, same thing. Same thing I said. Same thing I said.
Yeah,
And that's the crazy thing that going about going a little bit more on the extreme side. You also don't know if they're gonna do something and say that it was the other side. Iran
yeah,
could do something to themselves and say it was Israel or us, or Israel could do something and say it was Iran, or so
yeah,
it's like we're walking on a thin rope.
yeah. Be creative. You see what I have to deal with on a daily basis? Just bullying from all ends, you know?
You don't see what they do to me during the day. You
Ah,
don't even you don't that's nice. That's nice. You
ah,
see the images they put of me, AI images of me.
ah. Ah. Yeah, be creative. Show up on the stream tomorrow. I'll show you what we do to Rob.
So
You're gonna think Robert changed his name. You're gonna think he changed his name from Robert to Robertina or something like a female name. Ah, he's gonna identify as a she from. Anyways, anyways, let's see. Hmm, making
so
it.
yeah, this is like
Yeah, we just need to break out of that range, break out of the range.
and Q keeps on trying to push it. It's pushing it higher and higher. Actually, let's look at the what are the longer term levels that we have to get to? Let me see. Oh, there we go. Look at that right here.
Yeah, all the way to the top. There's a lot more room to go.
Two, three, almost right there. So I'm gonna do this. Let's just do this right there.
Lots of room.
So like around 25, 235, 240
Yeah,
is the level we have to like. We're gonna definitely find some resistance here,
yeah,
and then get above it and make it support.
that would be nice.
Yeah, but you see that here?
Yeah,
You
the
don't see that?
resistance or the inverse head and shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I think yeah, a lot of people were talking about that today. I think Virus tagged me and said that too.
This would be the neckline, like around here, let's say. That's where usually you measure from the bottom of the neck to the neckline, and then you put it here in this leg here, and that
Yeah.
takes us to 25, pretty much right above this double top up here. So yeah,
Hmm.
if it gives us that move tomorrow, we just got to keep getting, no, 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 no. What is it? No news is good news, I guess now.
Yeah, exactly. No Trump tweets is good news.
Jesus,
Yeah. Tomorrow they will dump it again. I hope not. I really hope not.
who said
Are you
that?
happy with Floyd, are you happy with those VFV dip buys now? Are you happy? Happy, happy? The Blaze never does this. I know. I
No,
know.
well, I'll tell you what Blaze does. I'll show you. I'll give you his analysis. You
Yes.
ready? I'll give you,
Yes.
so this is support right there. Right here, there's a head right there, and a shoulder right there, and then it should go boom skis right up there.
Yes.
And then here
Perfect.
we got a nice pivot there.
Yes.
And then the next one is the high up here. Okay.
Yes. Uh, that's all that's left to go down. Yeah. Yes, yes. Mm, mhm.
Why it looks so? Oh, that's more buying. You hear it? You hear the chirps?
Pump it.
You hear the chirping?
Probably NQ, MNQ. Probably. Uh, yeah. No, Floyd, that's all good though. You never know, right? Because if we never got this ceasefire for 2 weeks, the markets would be bleeding right now. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just never know.
Yep, then. Yep, it is.
You just never know. Hmm. Wap 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 wap.
What's the deadline in Canada for to pay taxes?
The deadline was
Both, John, both.
the deadline was personal taxes is like April 30th or something like that.
Oh,
But
that's good. You should, oh, personal. Yeah.
yeah, no, business taxes are like the March 31st.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then if you don't pay, they fine you interest. Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. What's that opposite sound? Is that opposite sound selling?
Yeah, that's the selling.
I see. Okay. That's
But that's
interesting.
when there's like when there's more stronger selling. It's not just they're selling; it's stronger selling.
Yeah.
So it's almost like if you notice, look, it matches the cumulative delta there. You see that?
Yeah.
That's when there's a lot more selling than buying. And you
Okay.
hear the sound? So it
Yeah.
kind of matches. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. Yeah, like like when Dan doesn't need an indicator like that. He just taps his big toe on the floor, and the whole room is shaking. then the selling is coming. It's like an earthquake.
I wouldn't let him do that to me, Dan. Talk to me like that. I really wouldn't. I really wouldn't.
Ah,
The thing is that I got like a mental picture now.
ah, yep. Ah, unbelievable. Be creative. This is the markets are slower in the evenings, so
It's
you
both.
kind
Yeah,
of
it's both.
yeah,
People
you
come
kind
here
of
for
have
the trading and they get extra comedy.
yep. Why are there so many different headlines coming through? One tweet: breaking news. Israeli media reports the military is continuing to launch raids on Iranian targets.
Iran, what? You saw that where? Iran
Uh-huh.
positively reviewing Pakistan's request for a 2 week. That's old though. I gotta
Yeah,
get.
that was
I'm gonna do the quarterly pro version. Do you have? You don't have this, right, Blaze? I'm thinking,
no.
Blaze, that I'm thinking that we can get. I want to see if they have a way I can bring it to the Discord.
Okay, that would be cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get it done. Yeah, I just got a lot of like right now. I have a lot of especially my AI tools and stuff that I use for all my stuff. Like I got a lot of stuff going on. But this is
Yeah,
coming soon for the yeah. I wanna get this especially for the streams because you could
yeah,
you could launch the voice news and then the voice comes on.
yeah.
But it's delayed right now, so I don't know how long it's delayed by.
I'm not sure. I mean, the markets don't really seem to be reacting negatively to anything. So
It's just another news aggregator, Luna, but they're really good and they show you they got that tick strike. They can talk the news, so you could just be trading and just leave it on. So some if there's like a something like this, like a red thing comes on, like this is like very
yeah,
impactful news, and then you get also a bar at the top plus the financial news here on the side. It's really good. And I've been kind of like checking it to see how quick the news this compared to like other stuff. So
yeah,
because the bar we have in Discord is good, it's really good.
yeah.
But I think this one, if we can add this one for some reason, I think we might be able to. It'll be a little
Mhm,
better.
mhm. Yeah, no, I think we have a lot of good bots.
See how when the cumulative delta is a spike here, and you see how you hear the ticks too.
Yeah,
So it's matching with the ticks. That's actually good.
yeah, that's cool.
Shows that the this is working nice.
Yeah,
You see, guys, the algo is real, bro. It's real.
send it, send it.
TradingView added now that I can use like the footprint data,
Okay.
footprint inside of a candle. But I was gonna do it, but I can't because it's only for it's using tick data. So the only if I were to add it to the algo, people that don't have the ultimate plan or the premium plan of TradingView won't be able to benefit from it.
Oh, okay. You do.
Yeah, the uptick sounds a little higher, like tick tick tick. It sounds like I don't know how to explain it. And then
Yeah,
the tick when it's down, it sounds deeper, like it has a bass to it.
yeah.
Wow, Dan, are you kidding me?
uh, here is your. Oh, there you go. See? Wait, so you have to pay for those things in like quarters?
Yeah, it's quarterly.
Oh, okay, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's go.
I don't know how to accept gifts sometimes. I feel all like weird. I'm like, I appreciate it, Dan. You're
Let's
the
go.
man, bro.
Dan. Let's go. Let's go. We better take the super chat off the screen before Dan's wife sees this. She's gonna whoop him. Whoop. Say, hey, Mister, your results were acceptable, not exceptional. Let's go, Dan. Let's go. Let's go. You take it and you like it. Yes. You take it and you like it. Hmm.
Thanks, bro.
Let's go.
Come on, I rather see oil drop than the markets pop.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they both kind of go hand in hand too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's it, Dan. Honestly, be
Yes.
be super generous, man. That's the way.
Yeah.
That's the rule.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Why is my mouse not working? Ah, so annoying.
Wow, wow. Be creative. Wow. Imagine,
Just,
imagine if he wasn't my brother.
I know, right? Yes, yes. So you guys have the coffee shop, and then you're planning on opening up a whole bunch more, or just
I so the shop exactly the way the shop is now.
yeah,
Hopefully, if everything works out, then that will be the copy paste to do somewhere else, which I would love to do here in Florida, Blaze.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
But it took us a bit just to get it up, because we've been doing it, like really with no loans, no nothing. It's just been, our
yeah.
own money in there. So now we just gotta build it up little by little, and then yeah, hopefully, we can open up at least one or two more.
Hmm. Yeah, no, that's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah, but it looks really nice. Have you seen the way it looks recently?
I saw the picture. Mark sent me a picture. Yeah, I think you sent me a picture too.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, that's what John is like. He's amazing in that, man. He's like really. He's a
yeah,
creative. He's a creative, so he's good at that.
yeah. I could tell.
I mean, among other things, right? But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen John driving and streaming all over the place.
hmm
Like I'm going to the gym and it says "Be creative is life."
you know, Blaze, you gotta do an interview with him
Yeah,
one day, so you can talk about your life. Where how you started trading. Where you came from. I mean, if you want to.
yeah, bro.
Reverse head and shoulders. Yep. Do you saw the reverse head and shoulders? Yep.
Yep.
I know. I found them. I found them, Sean, and I said, you know what? Just get on. I'll give you the link, and you look just like Blaze.
Yeah.
But this one seems cooler. I don't know why. Oh,
Yeah, Fabian, that was good. Yeah. It's always it isn't it always interesting how like hey yo Fabian, isn't it interesting how things line up and good news comes at the same time? It always seems like a coincidence, doesn't it? But it really isn't. It never is. Isn't it interesting that like Iran is getting attacked by the US and Israel, but it's also in March when the market always crashes in March. It also if you look at the daily chart or the weekly chart, right? SPY looked like a T-Rex, like it just sat at resistance for the longest time and then crashed. Right? Like, look at that. Right? Like, okay, the news comes in at like the perfect time.
hmm
You know what I mean? So it's always interesting. And then all of a sudden, we're bouncing right off the bottom blue thing there, Rob. Is that a coincidence?
that's why
Right?
it's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
You
at
know,
that. You see?
yeah. You know what's interesting too is last year when Trump did the whole tariff thing, he said time to buy the dip on April 7th.
Oh, I saw that. Did you see that?
Yeah,
It's
isn't that
crazy.
interesting?
It just kept going.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Data
So,
doesn't lie, man. Data doesn't lie. Numbers don't lie. You know what?
yeah.
Look, that's what I'm afraid of right here, Blaze. Right here. That's what I'm afraid of right
Oh
there.
yeah, the top side. Yeah. I mean, we have a little bit of room left though, so
We do. That would be what? That would be more or less 685. Let's say.
yeah,
Let's call it 685.
yeah,
That could be the. We'll see. I've been watching this chart that I did.
yeah. Fabian, are you gambling with like the betting sites like what is that called again? Kashi?
Kalshi?
Is that what you're gambling with? Those bets are super cool. Have you seen those bets where like the war starts, someone has $1 million FanDuel? Okay, so like just sports then.
Actually, we're almost there, Blaze. Look, when I shrunk it better so it can line
Hey,
up. See?
can you stop ruining nice things, Rob? Like just move your damn thing up. There's more room to the upside.
Look at right there, right there. And this is the next one.
Then some people don't like nice things, they just don't like nice things.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
If
This
we
is not.
crash
I don't know
tomorrow,
about that. Anyway, all right. We'll see. If I'm right, you guys are gonna get it because I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna post it all over,
Uh,
and I'm
some
gonna
people
boost.
don't like nice things. Don't like nice things.
Remember the dude with glasses? How he been? Which one?
Dude with glasses. I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm
Seriously, Dad. If we,
glad, Dan. I'm glad I said that before you send the $100. If I would
uh,
have said that before, Dan would have been like, "Nah, this freaking guy." No, I just put that chart because I've been watching it. I think it's pretty cool the way it just curves. The whole. But yeah,
yes.
Robert, I'm with you. I don't think they want to hear. Oh Lord, Luna. I'm not gonna say anymore. I don't want people to get mad at me. I don't want to, Dan. I don't want to. Dan, I don't even think I could do this. Isn't this like
Scientists from Trinidad and
Unbelievable. Do you see why I don't come on here? You see why? See why I don't come on the stream at night?
what happened? I don't get what the issue is. Lord have mercy.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, there was some selling coming in.
We just break out. I'm here for the boom skis, not for this rubbish.
So, I mean, I'm sorry I keep saying this, but I think it's so cool that when you look at the cumulative delta and you hear the sound, it matches. So basically, that's what the tick is doing, right? But hearing it is kind of cool. Hearing it, I like it because you almost
Yeah,
feel like if you're
yeah,
short, you feel more confident, right? That there's still more selling in.
yeah.
Oh,
Send.
goodness. Breaking news, guys! Breaking news.
scientists from Trinidad and Tobago have recently discovered the shortest man in the world. He's a Canadian YouTube streamer named Blaze, and apparently he goes at night.
It's not even funny. Does anybody think that's funny? Other than Dan, we're not asking Dan any questions.
Yuan midpoint at strongest level since April 17th, 2023.
What's the news?
Oh, okay, I was like, what is that?
It's like there's somebody else here.
Ah.
Oh, there's so much room for it to drop here. So juicy. It was echoing, really?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything. Leave him alone.
Maybe it was because the sound.
No, I think it's because you were unmuted. That's why you have to be muted.
Oh, really? It mutes me, but it mutes it automatically, no?
Oh, it does. Oh, I
It
wonder
says
why.
that it mutes my screen, but maybe because I have the other screen. I don't know. Anyway, next time
Yeah,
I'll.
yeah.
Yeah,
Money's okay.
I like that one, Jasani, a lot. What's your aim of life? Money,
Money.
money. No, no. What goes? What what is it? What does he say? What inspires you or something like that? What is it?
Yeah,
Money, money, money.
yeah. Money's okay. Listen, put the money aside. What else are you focused on in the future? The monies that you kept aside.
Okay, put the money.
The monies. Yeah, maybe Luna. It came through mine. I was muted too, but yeah, it's possible.
Oh, maybe maybe it was Blazes.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I mean, that's healthy. It's healthy for it to drop a bit and find a base, you know.
No, none of this is healthy. We just need rockets.
Yeah,
This,
look. This is a good level for it to come. 23.6 fib level here. Let it just chill out here, and then
are you making so Fabian, are you making good monies with like the betting markets, like sports gambling?
who?
Fabian is sports betting.
Oh yeah,
Rob made a bit of money in Vegas. He had 52 cents left. I kid you not. I kid you not. Right? We were gambling. Right? Rob had $100. He was in the machine and he was gambling, and I'm not kidding. There were 52 cents left, and he went to the printer to print out 52 cents for the cash outs. Most people are like, you know what? There's 52 cents left. Let me just.
Injects 500 million yuan via 7-day reverse repos at
perfect
1.48%
timing.
versus prior 1.48% statement.
Rob went to print out 52 cents, guys. Anyways, so is spy calls a go tomorrow? I mean, you've kind of missed it already.
Yep,
When we open to up 2% and you buy spy calls, you're gonna be asking for trouble.
yep. You're buying it. Remember, you buy at the bottom. You sell at the top. So those people you're gonna be selling to, they'll be selling to you. You'll become the exit liquidity for the people that got this pump. So
Yeah.
you paid yourself.
Yep. Yes, yes.
Oil's just like, "Eh."
Crash it.
Oh, we haven't checked gold actually.
Gold is pumping too.
Gold should have pumped, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa. Come on, we need it to be at 5K. Oh, silver too, right? Dang, I need silver up.
Yep.
Yep. 77, 78. It moved modestly though. Oh, I guess where was it at? Like $8, $6, $7.
Yeah. We're gonna have some nice stocks tomorrow. Like all the Amazons and like things like that are gonna be nice.
Yep.
Nice. So if you bought
Nice.
some dips, yeah.
Whatever swing plays people have, that's a good time to take profits, I would say.
Yeah.
If you took a swing play towards the bottom, if it's a swing play, if it's a play that if you bought the dip to hold, that's fine. But
Yeah.
any swing plays, it would be good time to start maybe taking some profit just in case.
Yeah. It'd be nice. Looking forward to
72 to almost 73 in Bitcoin, Ethereum 23 something, 23, 32.
sell the bottom, buy the top. Yep. And if you did some cash secured puts, Luna, you're gonna be happy. Yeah, which you did. You're gonna be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be smiling,
Beautiful.
smiling. Okay, am I done here? I think that should be. Wap, 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 wap.
Prediction market. I've made 1100 on March Madness already. Honestly, it was a game. Yeah, it always is, right? You don't
Yeah.
know. That's why I don't play those things.
Yeah. It's fun though, Joel, right? Like it's yeah.
He said, felt like I was hitting resistance the entire game.
Yeah, fun. As long as you're having fun and making a little bit of money. March, April. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. Okay, that's done. This is done.
It is, yeah, it is risky.
Yeah. No, as long as you're not putting a whole bunch of monies in there,
Hmm.
not a whole bunch of monies. What, 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 what? I hope we have one of those 3% days tomorrow on SPY.
That what?
Hope we have one of those 3% days tomorrow on
Mm.
SPY. 3% greenness.
The portfolio is looking good at least too.
Yeah. What pissed me off today?
But
Um, I was getting a dividend. You know how like you have those JPQ dividends and then they get reinvested, the drips.
yeah,
When mine comes,
at the top after the pump.
mine comes in tomorrow.
Oh,
Really, 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 dude, really. It couldn't be today or yesterday. It had to be tomorrow. Ah, unbelievable, unbelievable. What, 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 what?
he says it comes in tomorrow.
Yeah, seriously. I'm so annoyed.
But the portfolio should be looking good tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Luna. Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, no. So Luna, you see why though, right? Like, it's so important to not be 100% cash. And I know you're not, but like it's always important to not go 100%. Like because you never know. Scam like this happen all the time. Um, to see this. April 16.
Whoa, look at that at the end of the day, so yeah. I mean, anyone has any questions? Anything interesting? It's slow, guys. We're in a slow market. Everything pumps after a pump like this. Usually it slows down, and then maybe something will happen after 10, maybe midnight.
Yeah,
London will be interesting. What happens at London session at 2 a.m. Hopefully they keep it up here. We'll see.
yeah, exactly. Just a wait and see now.
Or a bit of a drop, Blaze. So then at the open it could pop again. Because if it stays up here in the open, it's gonna drop.
Yeah. Yeah, didn't yours come in earlier, Luna? I thought yours came in because the American one came in earlier. The Canadian one's always like 2 days delayed.
Yeah, is that you're trading those tick charts, Dan, so you can get these like little inside this candle. There's like all those movement happening. Yeah, because this is like in a candle, regular candle is like doing nothing.
Nice, nice, Dan. Really? It's the same on the 8th? Oh my goodness, that's annoying. Yeah, that's a fine. That's fine though, because it's just extra monies anyways, so it's not the worst thing.
So it's
Uh,
on Jeff Q.
yeah,
Let me see when does mine come in then. I have Weeble.
yeah.
They pay at the same time.
No, like for me, the Canadian one's always like a day or two delayed.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. JebQ reported a USD 55.86 share dividend. Ex dividend date April 1st.
Yeah.
And then update reported a 55 share dividend. Yeah.
And then the payment date is what?
It says reported 55.86 share dividend, ex dividend April 1st.
No, yeah, yeah, but then like, what's the payment date?
It doesn't say.
Oh,
It just
let me
shows
see.
the ex dividend date, which is on the first, obviously the first of the month.
Should tell
When
you.
is the payout? Yeah.
Should tell you. That's
Let me
weird that
see.
it's not. Yeah, because mine gives you all the dates. Like, so ex dividend date is the 4th. Record date is sorry, the first. Record date is the first. Payment date is the 8th.
On the 8th, okay, let me see.
Yeah, see, yeah, the 6th. Yeah, there you go, Luna. Yeah, X first, record first, and then yeah. So my see, like you guys got it on the 6th. Mine is always like 2 days behind, Luna. 2 days. Like, are you kidding me? Really? 2 days? So now it's gonna come in at the peak, at the very tippity top tomorrow morning. They're gonna show up like useless workers. They're like, Mr. Roberto, we're here to finish the construction. It's done. It's done already. Rubbish. Rubbish. This is how like Dan takes 2 weeks to finish when his wife says do this. He takes 2 weeks to do it. Ah, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Worry.
Let's see. That's the sound I like to hear. I like that Bitcoin is back above 70K too. We need to get back above 74, 75.
Yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
Bitcoin is just playing with us at this point.
Yeah, we're at the
Someone
top
said,
of the range for Bitcoin, so it has to break that range.
yeah, someone said the Clarity Act was coming today or something,
Mm.
but
When that happens, everything should pump, if you ask me.
yeah,
That's why
because
they haven't really dropped this really down.
yeah,
I think to me it's the Clarity Act, everybody's waiting for that. And maybe they were waiting for something like this, good news, like some catalyst so they can approve it.
yeah, that would be nice.
Anything? Hate heights. Oh yeah, I mean I don't like heights either.
Did you see Ajoya made 1,000% today?
Who? Oh
Ajoya?
really?
Yeah.
Still using the prop shop?
No, this was in his Webull account.
Wow, been doing really good lately.
Yeah. Cooked.
It's
Amazing. Amazing to see.
been doing really good. Did he post this one? Wow, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
New shares were bought April 6th. Yeah. I can do electric plumbing. Oh wow. Only thing I never did was roofing. Hate heights. Oh, that's what Rob was talking about. That's cool. That's very cool, Dan. What, what? Yeah, Luna, you guys all left me behind, you know. It's okay. It's okay. 54.60 a share. Nice. That's very nice.
40 shares.
Very, very nice.
Here we go. There has to be some follow through here to break out more. Put a line right on the four. Oh, there it is, right there, Blaze. Right, this is the 4 hour line where it would like kind of like top with the rest of the pivots in the 4 hour.
Okay.
So that 24,237. We need to see if it breaks above this and stays above it. So we really need to get above this and stay above it.
Very nice.
I
Very,
mean,
very
whoever's
nice.
scalping, guys, you could always scalp, always, a limit order up here. See if it, just taps and starts dropping again, or maybe a little higher. Same thing at the top with a tight stop, and if it breaks out, then you get stopped out. But
Mhm.
anywhere in this area here, you can most likely short. Put like a limit or let it maybe tap it and then drop. See, because right now it's slow market unless you go to a very low time frame or a tick chart and you trade that. Yeah, that's a good plan.
Okay. Yeah, and then at some point you could just, not not let it invest on its own, Luna. You could just spend the monies. You could use some of the money to buy Rob a Lambo, you know, and
I'll take it.
yeah.
Not the our AMC. What is it? Our Mercedes. What is it? The Mercedes. Which one is the one that we like, Blaze? That you like?
The CLE
Oh,
53. Yeah. Approaching high. If it breaks highs, it usually goes 20 points at the least before reversing. Yeah. Yeah. Rob and I were trading once together, Dan. We were trading NQ. and and we made the mistake of shorting the resistance, but then it broke out. And
but it was,
it
but it
wouldn't
was
look
a
back.
hell of a breakout. It was a hell of a breakout.
They said, "Congratulations, welcome, guys, welcome to the party. Take a seat because you're gonna need it." Ah, the damn thing wouldn't stop, Dan. We were like, okay, okay, this has to be a fake out, right? It's just gonna break out and then crash. Nope. Those candles would not stop. They left the screen and then left the screen and then left the screen. Uh,
Yeah.
no, yeah.
But I remember Dan also always trying to do the same with us, like trying to
Hmm.
short the top. I mean that's the higher probability of it, of shorting at the top. But sometimes
Yeah,
it breaks out on those trend days. Yeah, and I remember he would get
yeah,
pissed off. He's like, I'm never doing this again.
yeah.
But that
No,
happens. But it's a higher probability, of it dropping. Usually on the first, tap.
yeah. The
But
first tap, yeah, the first tap, yeah. Once you start getting there, the second and third, like, oh,
you gotta be careful. Yeah.
yeah, because yeah, once it breaks, it's gone, gone skis. Mm.
Looking for. Let me see.
Yeah, I think maybe they're gonna break it once the other markets open, or maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah, London has to comes on at 2, so we'll see.
Yeah, and it does look like it wants to break out right now.
It does, yeah.
It's creating some nice higher lows, slow and steady.
Yeah.
They said nope, rejected. Ah, seriously, Dan. Seriously. You're like, damn, I'm only holding one contract. Why am I down $1,000 already? It's one contract.
Uh,
Like, what the hell? I thought one contract was safe. What is this? Nope. Account blown. How do you blow an account with one contract? Are you kidding me?
so so Blaze is, but that's the thing. Blaze is a masochist, right? So I tell him, Blaze, don't trade N cube, trade something else, right? So I'm like, Blaze, just keep a plan, just use ES, whatever. You don't need to be. It's like, nope. And then I tell him again another day, Blaze, what are you doing? What are you trading?
Yeah.
Yes, NQ Rob. It's just that it's like he just loves the chaos. He loves the pain.
Ah, M and Q. Yeah.
Oh yeah, MNQ exactly.
Yeah. Sean will be ready tomorrow. Ready to cook from the very beginning. Good night, Sean. You know who's a crackhead? Joe. Where's Joe? Joe will be like, oh, I'm gonna go trade M and Q. I'm like, okay, Joe, how many M and Q contracts are you holding? I'm
And
holding 10 M and Q. I'm holding 20 M and Q contracts.
for
Okay,
that,
what's
just trade five. that's his way of that's his way of him lying to himself. He's like, no, I'm trading MNQ. But he's doing a lot better though. I gotta admit, he's
yeah,
become a lot more like a more responsible trader.
yeah. This is. I like that
Yeah,
sound. It.
okay.
I like it. Send it. Send it.
Okay, come on. Uh-oh.
Here we go. Come on. All in 30 contracts. NQ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Lunas, you almost have to pick one and focus on it, and then you tell that the opposite's happening. Otherwise, they.
You can, Luna? Yeah, it sounds a little deeper. Maybe it's because of the music in the background or something. Because I've had it higher before and people were complaining it sounded really loud on the live.
People always complain, like Dan's always complaining about like unprofessional, blah blah blah. Always complaining about something.
Professional, blah blah blah.
Always complaining. There you go. The good one's more aggressive, Luna. I find.
You hear it now? It sounds a bit louder now.
Come on, break out. I have standards. You don't. Ah,
Trying to find for Raven the instructions to the. I had the link to the instructions because people are still
oh,
trying to use the rhythmic username and password. They're not supposed to now. They prop shop has their own data now, so you don't need rhythmic anymore.
yeah.
I had the link for that. I gotta find it.
Yep. Can you believe that SPY is basically $5 from recovering all of the war stuff? Can you believe that? Crazy,
That's
huh?
that is.
Like $5, $10, and it's like, okay, what happened to the war again? Oh, just like COVID? Oh, just like
And
tariffs?
literally in less than an hour, I did it.
Yeah, crazy. Like good news can cause some chaos. I was gonna do some zero DTE puts, zero DTE calls for tomorrow. I
You
just got
were
busy. Yeah, just as a YOLO, like just a
when at the
complete
end of
YOLO.
the day.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You
There
would
we
have won.
go. Aggressive. Yeah, exactly, Luna. Well, I guess we're failing at the same spot again. Before it's posted. Whap, 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 whap. And they take profits? Yeah, exactly. And there's a lot of resistance there, it seems. Whap, 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 whap.
Found it. Let me give it. Let me put it here for him. I hate when it does that. This big ass freaking.
But
All right. Hold on. Let me get the link. Is up. Just trying to break out there.
book map.
Is there right there? Okay, that's good then. That's good to know that that's the maybe the ceiling then for now.
Ah, yeah, it's a London.
London, London.
Yes, yes. Yeah, I better hop off soon so I don't spend the whole day looking at charts. Otherwise,
Yeah,
ooh,
I usually get off at 10. I stay
yeah.
from 8 to 10 because of because I've been all day too. So then I get on live just to see if we get some action from 8 to 10, and then I call it.
Sure, people need more sleep. Here we go. Here comes the boomskis.
There it goes. Come on, break it. Remember, we gotta get here. Look, Dan, this is the 4 hour target here. 25
Dude,
2 3 because that's like the top of the where the other pivots are the 4 hour. So it'd be nice for it to break over that. And if oil drops, more, then that's a good sign, for markets as well, because that shows that the market may stay a little higher if the oil keeps dropping. That's
Maybe
another way to see it, guys. Like when you look at um correlations, or inverse ones. If it's inversely correlated, if oil drops more and it holds a level, then that means that most likely equities will hold that level at the top.
maybe gas will drop now.
Yeah, if it holds that price for a bit, it would.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So Luna can stop running places like a crackhead. 13 miles a day, 20 miles a day. Luna, get a bicycle. Come on. Stop running. Unbelievable. Stop running. Why are you running? Today you only ran an hour? Today I did nothing. Like
Jesus.
zero. I didn't even go. Well, today was rest day though. I did legs and I ran yesterday, so
there, there goes your there goes your accountant. Where are you? Pay up.
no, I already paid my monies.
Oh,
Actually, I
okay.
went to pay, and then the bank is like, "This is too much monies. You need to split it into half." So then I paid, and then I have to pay the other half tomorrow because I that was more
That
than.
Trump meme. I'm gonna do it too.
Yep. Yes. Yes. If I don't run, I would be really. That's what my mom says
I
to
don't know.
me.
If you could run that long, you have to be a more usually skinny people can run those long range runners.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're is an hour. Damn. You have to pick me up, and I will have to call my family to come pick me up. If
Ah. Rob's like, nope, I'm not going. I'm not running back.
well, I
Not.
said if you want to short this area here, this was the area. Look,
Yeah.
until it doesn't work anymore. You do it until it doesn't work anymore.
Until it breaks out, and they say congratulations, congratulations.
Hmm.
Seriously.
Me too. That. Me too.
Yeah.
Dan, when we meet, we're gonna have to eat some mofongo. Dan, make sure that we gotta find a place that we can eat mofongo.
Is Dan going to Florida in the summer?
I don't know, but it would be cool if he does.
You need to start looking for Airbnbs, Rob.
Yeah, but where? So because it's two, right? You're gonna go down to Miami and then come up to Tampa, or you're gonna? What's the plan? Miami only?
I don't know. I'd rather Miami seems very expensive. I'd rather go to Tampa and then drive down or something.
Oh, better. Okay, I like that too. I like that idea. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Miami seems like a place for crazy people.
it is. I mean, if there's anybody from here from Miami,
You're a crazy person.
you're a crazy person.
I've seen those videos of those girls on the Miami where they're like, "Hey, what are you looking for in a man?" And they're like, "He needs to be making
I
two
mean,
hundred thousand dollars a year, or it's not gonna work." And then they're like, "You have a job?" She's like, "No, I don't have a job. Who has a job?" He has to, he has to have $200,000 a year. He has to be 7 feet tall. He has to be skinny, not gay, a Christian.
Damn, Blaze. Holy
Like,
cow.
really? What's this? What do you think this is? Unbelievable.
I think Blaze got hurt by some Miami girl once.
No, those are the girls.
Blaze got canceled when they saw he wasn't 7 feet or 6 feet or 5 foot five.
Wow. You know what? I'm leaving this damn stream. This is enough.
Doing the Peter. Uh-oh, mayhem is coming to the room.
Those are the girls that Peter goes for. Those are the girls Peter, that always come find Peter. Yeah, so they can bully him. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You think you can escape us? You cannot outrun us! Yes, you are ours. You are ours.
Wow. Ah.
And if you say it doesn't look like you, I don't care.
Why is Peter so short? Why are those women tall, like 2 times as tall as Peter? What happened there, Peter? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You just got home, BLK? Let's go. Yeah, smash a like, guys, if you haven't already.
Yes, thank you.
Have I seen the feather one? Feather. No, I don't. I don't want to see it. I want to leave now. Good night, everybody. Peter, I'm not even. I don't support this. Okay, I don't support any of this. I'm just here.
Peter, my brother said the same thing. He's like, "Are you guys like trading, or is this like a comedy thing?" It's both. Deal with it.
Yeah, 2 more minutes and then I'm gonna hop off. And
Yeah, you're good, Blaze. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it.
of course,
Thank you for joining your
no, yeah, of
your
course.
your YouTube.
No, it's fun. It's fun. See you tomorrow morning, BLK. Let's make some monies.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off too, guys. It's 10. It's gonna be 10. I don't think now we get off and it rips up or it drops. Well,
Yeah,
just
it's
you already know your targets. There's a lot of targets way below, if it drops. So
really that's the only thing you could say. A lot of you see this, Rob? You see this, Dan? A lot of targets way below. The also targets way well
this is
above.
your one target above. Your one target above.
Oh, ridiculous.
23, 25, 237. And let me see. Yes.
Some people just don't like nice things.
Really?
They're like gap down. It has to gap down. Blah blah blah. Target below. No.
We're right there on the ES. Dang. So we got the next level for us on the ES is 60.
Who did they capture first? They captured the guy from Puerto Rico.
Ice goes in. Ice goes in. You know what happens, Peter? They take the black guy from Africa.
Rubbish.
Look at it. Look at all those beautiful levels down. Bing, 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 bing.
Don't worry. The only thing you're gonna see tomorrow is a 3% day on SPY.
Well, this is already a gap up of what? 1% maybe?
No, I think it's like 2 point something.
2 something already?
Maybe on this it's 1%.
Cheating. You're cheating. You said 3, you're cheating.
Yeah. Here we go. Breakout coming.
Chirpy, chirpy.
Breakout coming. This is when you go 30 contracts long, Peter. Max contracts.
So another key to seeing if this is gonna break out is if you see oil drop here. If oil drops here back down, then definitely we're gonna make a new high here.
Max. Alrighty, Rob.
All right,
Alrighty.
Blaze. Have a good night, man. Thank you.
Thank you. It was fun. It's
Yeah.
good to yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to be together for a bit.
Yeah. If you guys think Trump wants another negative tweet, he don't worry. 5 a.m. in the morning. That's when Trump wakes up for his cookie snacks or whatever he's doing at 5 a.m. in the morning. But yeah, yeah,
April 9th. Really? What a coin! A year later, exactly. Thank you,
yeah,
Jesus. Hmm. It's
yeah.
a nice little fun
Look at that.
fact.
I like it. Good night, Dan. Good night, Luna. Joel. Good night, Pizza. You the only thing you deserve is a slap. Gold Hound, good night. Good night, be okay. Good night, guys. Rob will maybe Rob's gonna stay a little bit longer probably, but I need to go. Blake, good night. Good night, good night. Much love. Okay, bye guys. Bye,
See
Rob.
you. See you, man. That was funny. Come on, oil drop. What do you guys think? We're gonna go higher or we're gonna drop a little bit? What are your thoughts? You think? Okay. Good night, Peterman. Good night, Dan. Oh, are you still here? I think mostly chop to London. Yeah, that would be good. Yeah, that would be good. Eh, Yeah, at least a chop up above this, this at least within this top, level here of the fib level, right? At least somewhere in here. Stay chopping in here and then take up. Oh, Blake, you like the gaps down. I'm not supposed to talk like that, Blake. Dan and Blaze they jump me every time I say something like that. He's like, there's gaps above too, That's funny. Oh, 10 came and not much volume. You usually know if something's gonna happen because at the top of the hour in the overnight session, in the Asia session, like in the top of the hour is always like you see like a spike and move. And if you don't see that, then it's more. I usually look for that sometimes at midnight if I'm still trading. I'm looking, I'm still awake. I look at the midnight, and if at midnight I don't see a volatility come in, then I know it's gonna be more sideways action or just boring. So usually 10 comes, and if you don't see a move, then most likely it'll just stay like that for a bit again. Maybe give it like 15 minutes. The 60% one. I'll check. Oil has to drop here. April 10th, gold. Who asked me? Gold, right? April 10th, 12 p.m. Eastern time. So the it will continue to the April 10th. What the heck happened there? So it's from 12, and if you use the code HTX, that helps us out. Oh, look at that! They got the golden pocket. Price enter golden pocket and Bitcoin. Yeah, you should. You should. It's really good. So there's a video I'm gonna post that they have a YouTube video. They're explaining, and it's really really good because they show you how you can make this into almost like a little, if you look at it seriously, and you follow the rules, you can make it into a nice little career out of it because they this prop firm wants you to become a real trader. They don't want you to be going crazy, and they literally want you to do $125. If you have a 50K account, $125 daily goals, or $65 daily goals on a 12 on a 25K account. Imagine that, and you just keep on daily. You're making your little, and they just want to see you have a nice trend of 125 or higher. Nothing crazy. Don't try to go out and make 500 or 600 or 1,000 in one day. You could just continue to if there's days obviously you're gonna get a nice breakout, take it so you can reach the $3,000 or the $2,500 above that. Then you go above your drawdown, so and you reach that goal. So that's another goal. So you reach it quicker, but then you just continue to get your daily gains, and they want you to become a consistent trader by doing that. And then when you get your signing bonus and you move out of that, then you go to real prop, and then you continue to do the same thing. Don't change your ways. You could continue to do other trading everywhere else. Other stuff, but use that account to continue to little by little grow it, and you know, and that's great. It's a really good way, and the way he does it in the video is pretty good. I like the way he explains it. I like the way he explains it. So I'll probably post that video in the sponsor channel, so you guys can watch it because it's really good. You can see the big picture there. It's one time. Then as long as it takes for you to finish it. They're really different. They're really different than the other ones. And then you could either, so they were explaining there's people doing like 20 accounts. It's crazy. They do um, five futures like the regular account, then five futures swing account, five stock, and five stock regular, and then a stock swing account. So five, 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 and five because that's the max you can do. And then you stack. You stack the gains on each one and stuff. So it's pretty. You know, it's a good strategy if you want to spend that amount of money. But you can just do. I would do maybe two and two, and that's good enough if you want. And you could also copy trade. They got a copier, a trade copier, so you can trade whatever trade you make. It's gonna make it on both accounts. And now but you just gotta be safe, do that one, and then continue that, and you're good to go. But just having a daily goal of $125, let's say, that's really doable. Like if you're even an average trader, you can do that. You can with the right levels that we have here, that you can make that quickly in futures especially. I just got my first benchmark. They sent me the certificate, so I got it now this week. Hopefully I'll get my hopefully I can do the second one, and then we'll see how much closer I am to getting that signing bonus. If I get it, I'll let you guys know. And they send out a tweet today that they're finally already working on they made it public, like on because usually they'll tell us like in the background we're working on and stuff, but they finally made it public, like the TradingView mobile and the web version is gonna come out. It's gonna come out, and I think they're gonna let us know, give us some like things that we can talk before it happens. So we'll get some insider stuff that we can talk about. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, exactly, Blake. You just be consistent. It teaches you to be consistent. And that's the way we teach. I mean, ask Luna, whoever has one-on-ones with us and stuff, we teach that. We want you to have daily goals, daily loss limits, weekly goals, and follow that, and then you're done for the day. So we teach that. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I'm gonna send you that video before we talk then on the one-on-one, Luna, so you could see it. And I think you're gonna when you see that, I'm gonna send it to you before when I get off. Before going to bed, I'll send you I'll DM you the video, so you can see it. It's on YouTube, and you're gonna see the big picture there. And then there you decide, and then we'll talk about it on the one-on-one. Yeah, Luna came from another group, I think, also like in an Asian group, right? Yep, that's right. Yes, she does. She's not lying. And you got to be disciplined to trade. You got to be disciplined to trade. She's very disciplined, so that's good. You got to be a disciplined person to really learn how to trade. Well, not to learn how to trade, to survive, I would say. To survive and be consistent, in trading, you need to be disciplined. You could learn without being disciplined, but you know, you're not going to survive. Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna get off. It's 10:15, 10:16. Not much happened after the top of the hour. That big move left a lot of imbalance towards the bottom, but we've been chopping a lot. So and during the week, so it could continue higher, like Dan said and Blaze One. So it could happen. I would like for it to retrace just a bit, so then it can go, even higher. Because if you look at it in the bigger time frame, it's like a huge green candle. So it needs to kind of like cool off a bit to then go higher. All right. So yeah, Luna, exactly. So with that being said, I'm gonna get off. Thanks for joining, and it was cool to have everybody on today. We'll keep in touch. I'll try to be on tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't think tomorrow, but then Thursday I will be. So definitely tomorrow I can't, but Thursday I most likely will be. If I can tomorrow, I'll probably do it. But if not, then Thursday. And we'll see what happens tomorrow with the markets. Stay safe. Be safe out there. Don't gamble. Take high probability setups when you can. Okay, and mark your levels. Find the range always, and trade the range. Okay. If you don't have the algo and you want to see the algo that I use, that I created, you can go to bbalgo.com. bbalgo.com. Make sure to put your TradingView username when you acquire the license, and then it'll send me a notification so I can enable it in TradingView. You're welcome, Jasani. So have a good night, everybody. Peace. Night, Gold. Goodbye, Blake.